name is Gary Simon Waryan Jagamara. My bloodline from this country is Biripi, New South Wales, and Warlpiri, Central Australia. My message to all people and everyone: we are living, breathing soul, traveling through the sea of space within this vessel that we have embodied. We are all great and powerful. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. When we believe we are human, we are limited to the things that human can do. Once we comprehend that we are all great and powerful spiritual beings and supreme beings, we can be supreme. State of mind becomes state of body. State of body becomes reality for every individual. In the beginning, we came from the stars, came to this place as gardeners of this Eden that we call the world. What a lot of people use to separate us and say they are different is what makes us the same. For we are the gardeners of Eden, the Eden of the world. For he or she who neglects their dead, neglects their newborn, therefore cannot be seen as a civilized human being, but as animal, flora and fauna. The first law of the gardeners: honor your mother and father. Bury your dead. First law of land ownership: he or she who owns the land is he or she who can claim the ancestors beneath the ground. It shows they were the gardeners. You put them in the ground, you become the next gardener. Separation from man from beast. If an old bull and a young bull walk a paddock, and a young man and an old man walk the same paddock at the same time, and the old man and the old bull die at the same time, the young bull will walk past the carcass, whereas a young man will put his ancestor to sleep in the ground. That is what separates man from beast. The first law of the gardeners: when we honor our mothers and fathers who have stood before us, we honor the spirit and the consciousness and life force of all things by showing it respect and showing it thanks, and putting the physical vessel to rest where it came from, back in the mother, in the ground. Rather than look at the things that make us different, look at the things that make us the same. In my culture, I'm a Jagamara, morning star. I am Wana, snake dreaming. My fathers, my sons and daughters are frogs. My wives are the Pleiades, 7 sisters, who created the Milky Way. In animal form, they are the budgerigar and the owl. My mummy and my uncle are the crow. We claim all living things as our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, aunties, uncles. How can we not claim each other as human, as the gardeners of Eden? We are a consciousness. Consciousness within me is the same and joined to the consciousness as every one of you. The only difference is the physical vessel that we are in at this moment. The beautiful thing about having such a great mind is we can come to comprehend. Look at where we've come from. Learn from it. Look at where we stand today with that information and work out where we want to go for tomorrow. For we are the dream keepers of today, dream holders of yesterday, and the dream makers of tomorrow. It is up to us to pass on this information to each other. Not to tell each other we care, but to show each other we care. Don't tell me you love me, show me you love me. Because only then I will truly comprehend. Only then. We are asking all nations to come together as the gardeners. We are asking all nations and all faiths of this world to recognize our ancestors as human. Over 35 countries in the world still hold our ancestors as exhibits. They have not been led to rest. We wish to claim the living from all nations. We ask you to claim our dead as your long-lost brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties and uncles, so we can pass the name from those who have fallen to those who are standing today. Truly bring our cultures together. There is one thing to talk and there is another thing to walk. We are asking for action. We are asking for people to stand in front of us. Allow us to bring our ancestors who have been scattered like stones and bring them back for repatriation, but not to be buried as flora and fauna, but as living, breathing souls, as gardeners of this Eden, as humanity. We're asking the faiths of all nations that have come. Claim our ancestors as yours, your long-lost brothers and sisters. For he or she who has the power to name the name of the Great Spirit that dwells within the sacred waterhole before birth, they are to be recognized as the lost children of God. I am Jagamara. My daughter is Napurula. If I have a son, he will be a Jupurula. And their children will be Jagamara Nakamara. And their children will be Jupurula Napurula. And we know the names 10,000 times down and 10,000 times up. This is the great Southland of the Holy Spirit, where he or she has the power to name the name of the Great Spirit that dwells within the sacred waterhole before birth. We are the lost children of God.